Thai horror movie about a camera that opens up a gate to the supernatural world. I know what you're thinking, this sounds familiar, but it's really not. This movie is more about the camera than the photographs. And initially, it sounds really awesome, but does it keep up its suspense and your interest throughout the film? Let's find out. Hi, I'm the Arty Dans from We Love Asian Horror, and together, let's check out the Thai horror mystery, SLR. Dan is desperate to excel in his thesis, a photography project where the reward is a scholarship in a prestigious campus in New York, where he can also join his best friends Great and Nam. Dan's mentor, Professor Aim, gives him a special SLR camera to complete his thesis with and provides him with a task: capture 7 people's portraits in 14 days. Dan gets to work immediately, where alongside his best friends, they interview a para-athlete. However, the next day the 3 best friends discover that he has strangely committed suicide. Things take an even stranger turn when the next day a loving and happy couple who run a pad thai stall are found brutally murdered just moments after Dan develops photographs of them. As Dan gets closer to his deadline and the bodies keep piling up, his mental condition deteriorates and Nam and Great step in to help him. Only they discover there's something very wrong with the SLR camera and the professor who gave Dan the task. Can they destroy the camera and stop the professor in time? The movie has a very solid concept and has a very Thai feel to it, so if Thai horror is your thing, this is something you'd be interested in. Having said that, if you're not into Thai horror films, you might still enjoy this, but be forewarned, it's pretty slow, and it drip feeds details painstakingly slowly. And I'm pronouncing this early in this review, I really hated this element and it made the film a little painful to watch. But I wasn't feeling this way all throughout the film. A good mystery movie, even a good mystery horror movie, knows that providing the audience just enough information is usually good enough to keep us hooked. So where does this film go wrong in that aspect? Well, it's around the camera. Early on we know the professor is a bit creepy. When he asks Dan to come to his house on a Sunday, my first thought was that he wanted to sleep with him, but that's my gutter mind's fault, not the movie. It takes about the halfway point or so in the film until the friends start to investigate the origins of the camera and the audience is given its first real clue when a brief image on a computer screen matches the painting found in the professor's house. When you pick that clue up, the whole movie is virtually over. Then there's the whole element where the movie doesn't know if it wants to be a ghost movie, a possession movie, or a movie about opening the gates of hell. At one point, the movie felt like it was about to mimic The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves, but then attempts to mash that up with the film Shutter. 2 great films individually, but really wouldn't work that well as a mashup, and this movie is proof of that. Visually, the movie's atmosphere is relatively safe. Blue color grading mutes out skin tones with an emphasis on the color red, while VFX shots are kept to a minimum until the ending and we are witness to that whole stupid giant rat thing that left me scratching my head in utter confusion. Add to that some unnecessary jump scares and the movie clearly felt like it wasn't scary enough and needed to try hard to keep my attention. It succeeded though, only because I wanted to know how it would end. Yes, no, I'm going with no. Using my still patent pending ghost rating, which stands for great horror or stupid trash, I'm going to award this film 2 ghosts. It's not bad enough to just score 1 ghost because it's definitely not the worst horror movie ever. It's just confused in what it wants to be and what ideas it really wants to show the audience. If you've seen it, what did you think of it? Thank you for watching this video, please press like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more horror movie reviews and news.